Hey guys, so I know I usually tell like a story, like the what ifs in my universe that like if they're true, if they're not true. But since we actually got around to Fink's uh origin story, now I can talk about some history now. So yeah, so now you guys know a little bit about the stuff. There is a few things I want to talk about now that I have Nate stories for when it comes to his character. Honestly, I love it. So before his planet, so Finks's planet had about what? No kings, no rulers. For what? We're gonna say like 14 billion light years in time. And actually, it was just, and it was a mess. Their people were stealing, robbing, and even killing and murdering people. And the effects were not, the effects didn't exist. Two of his people, by the way, I'm thinking about calling his people Shadorians or something around that line. And you guys are gonna hear my voice, so it's because I don't actually I'm gonna have the voice speech on, but still, I think I'm gonna call them Shadorians because I don't think that has been used yet. I think it's cool. Someone give me some good alien names if you guys can think of something better. Um, so yeah, and everyone already had their abilities. So these two couples, they wanted to fix they wanted to fix their planet, and they realized the only way was for them to have a ruler. So they went to they went to one of the 10 most powerful weapons masters in the galaxy and asked them to make a spear that can take away powers, but also give them a trial to get their powers. And then they were like, "Hey, is there a way for us to find a way to like lock down powers for this generation and for all the other generations? Sorry, this generation, all the other generations." Try to do hand gestures for you guys could know what I'm talking about. This stuff. Also, I like moving my hand a lot. So yeah, and so they were in the Smither was like, no, no, sorry, we can't do it. We can't do it. It's impossible. Well, it's impossible for me, anyways. There's a way. So they asked, and they're like, well, if you couldn't invent something, your planet has a lot of diseases already. Maybe there's something you can concoct into that. And so they started studying diseases, and so they made their own like robotical virus that is only meant to lock down people's powers, including them as well. So as soon as they got their powers locked down like everyone else, they put themselves into the trial, and they saw that it worked. And it took a while, but they started repairing their planet, and people were happy to announce them as the king and queen of the planet itself. And this stopped diseases, famine, and stop things and stop well stop from people being murdered, because this also came with a side effect of anyone who has any direct DNA or bloodline. So pretty much anyone who is family to someone, um, can't kill the other person, because if they do, they'll kill themselves. So in the way I can describe this is like if someone decided to punch a family member, they would feel it too in the same area. And this was passed down to in and this was also a virus that passed down to different family members that got born to it became permanent. And for each king and queen became the process of how they chose to deal with who became king, who became queen. I mean, who became like, the king of the planet or queen of the planet, depending if they had like twin daughters, like our twin daughters, twin sons are twin sons and daughters. And there was, and for the person who did not become king, they became their personal bodyguard. Probably gives you a little bit more of a hint. The reason why Pharaoh went so was a ballistical on his brother. Notice he's what he did, but still. Um, and because of that, that's like the whole story of their of the entire backstory of their planet. And I was actually thinking about calling the planet Atash, like Atash, or like I don't know, Grumish, or something creepy. I don't know. But yeah, hope you guys like this, and see you guys later.